picture, no filter, no cap.
When two people meet, they basically indulge into one another. They come together, they're there with each other night and day.
Mm-hmm.
They're spending all the time with each other because in order for you to get from point A to point Z, which point Z is being that marriage, that person has to become that for you to necessarily say, I do. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some situations where people marry for lust. But for the most case, like when I say, when you're talking about being married 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, you had that foundation. You built that foundation. It's just over the course of the time, there started to come cracks in that foundation. And those cracks was never fixed. So as it keeps going on, you keep getting more cracks to where now that foundation starts to split. When that foundation starts to split, man on one side, woman on the other side, it done split so much, you can't put no putty or no super glue or nothing like that to bring it back. So I get what you're saying. If, okay, we started as best friends, we should remain it. It don't happen that way because through the course of the years, each crack that come in creates that division. And because the cracks keep going, you never took the time out to seal the first crack. So you lose that friendship that you're talking about. You lose it.
You do.
So that's why divorce, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times don't end in a civil way. Because once it gets to that point, it's like the gloves is off. You know, the gloves is off. And like I say, one person could look at it as, listen, man, we don't need to do this, we don't need to do that. But the other person will look at it another totally different way. And it all depends on what caused that divorce. It depends on how that person is feeling. You might say you done because you can't take it no more. She ain't. She still want the marriage, but you done. She gonna feel some type of way. Same way as the other shoe around. She tell you she done. You gonna be like, I don't want to lose you. Well, I'm done. She taking you to court, bro. Trust me, you gonna be in your feelings.
Been there, done that.
You gonna be in your feelings, bro.
Been there, done that. Yes.
So you know what I'm saying. So it don't end that way. That friendship starts to deteriorate.
So there's some fairy tale stuff on
Yeah, you talking fairy tale. That's why I say it sounds
It's straight movie.
It's somewhat. Some, not all of it, just somewhat.
It's
not technically, but it's somewhat.
It's somewhat scripted.
It starts out that way, and that's how you want to start your marriage. You want your significant other to be your best friend. You want it that way. But if you don't fix those cracks, them cracks gonna keep coming. To where it just divides that whole foundation. But it takes both parties to want to fix those cracks.
Well, that's the key too.
That's the key. You know what I'm saying? Because if you let them cracks get to a point to where it becomes detrimental,
like you said, they start spreading.
oh man, it's just gonna start spreading.